Elon Musk said 50,000 jobs, white-collar jobs, are going to be gone in the next, I think it was like 5 years. That is so many people because of AI. AI is destroying all these jobs, so it's not looking good. But we keep lifting, And so this is day 85 of my lifting. The reason why I can lift, I get a lot of people ask, well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. How are you not working? I'm like, well, I invested in real estate. I started like 20 years ago buying properties. And then now I have enough properties where I don't have to work. But I'm so pumped. I can't wait to lift. This is going to be, oh, this is so good. Absolutely. I mean, lifting is my favorite. Here we go. Okay, I think I got the camera done. Here we go. So, took an entire week off for my conference, deload week, which really helped my body to recover. So, I can't wait to lift. Today's going to be a lot heavier than the last few days. So, the last few days has been kind of light because, getting your body back to lifting shape from not working out for an entire week. Basically, your muscles are like, hey, I'm on vacation. And then shocking them, coming back and just starting lifting is not. If you don't want to walk the next day because your muscles are all sore, then you can do that. I did like 60% weight for 2 of different movements, and I never got sore, so I'm so happy. All right, day 84. Can't believe today's day 84 of lifting every day for 5 days a week, going live for an entire year. So today, probably going to do, maybe get to 80% of my normal weights, just so that I can get the heavier weights. And then tomorrow, probably almost get back to my normal programming. Then Monday, definitely back to the normal program. So super pumped. I get people asking me, why are you going live? Well, if there's anything you can count on me to do, it's lift weights. So my absolute favorite thing to do. And I thought, just like I help people to invest in real estate, become financially independent, why don't I just go live? Because I love lifting more than investing. So if I can encourage somebody to go to the gym, lift weights. Now, if you do Olympic lifting, wouldn't that be amazing? It's my favorite thing to do. But even if you just go to the gym and do everything else, that would be awesome. But another question usually comes, well, are you going to coach? Olympic lifting, coach anything with lifting? No, absolutely not. I hate, well, let me say it this way. I enjoy if somebody comes to me and says, hey, can you give me a pointer on this positioning? And I'll say, oh yeah, sure, this is what I've learned. But if somebody says, hey, can you coach me for, 6 months or a year? Nope, I don't want to do that. Not at all. Not at all. If I started coaching, I'd probably not want to go to the gym. I feel like a job, because then I have to show up, coach you, or somebody else, and I don't want a job. I quit my job so that I could just have fun at the gym. Does anybody know what job stands for? What does job stand for? Drop a comment. I want to know what you guys think job stands for. Okay. It is so humid in here. Comment what job stands for. I'm going to get a towel. Okay. I'll tell you what job stands for. job stands for just over broke. When you're working at job for somebody else, you're living just over broke because your boss is paying you just enough to keep you working without quitting, but not so much money it takes money out of their pocket. If they paid you what you were worth, they would go broke. I think everybody, all of you watching, you're worth so much more than anybody could ever pay you. Nobody can pay you what you're worth. So, you find another way to make money. Yeah, this is my long towel that I use. They don't have cloth towels, so I have to get a bunch of paper towels because I sweat a ton. And it's so humid today here in Middle Tennessee. All right. I don't know if I mentioned this because it was right at the time I was going to take a week off from lifting, but somebody came up to me here at the gym. Oh, I got to get it. I'm weird. I'll show you just a second why I'm weird, but I'll get back to somebody came up to me at the gym. So I'll show you how I'm weird if I can find one. Oh, shoot. Nope. Hopefully I could find one. So I hate, even though these are the same weights, I hate using, I'll show you. And this is just for me, why I'm so weird. But like, can you guys see the difference between these two? Can you see the difference between those two? They're red, which is the same. They are 45 pounds, which is the same. But the big difference is, I'll show you this one. They have, for me, it's just weird. They have to be the same. You can see like this one's a tinier, like little ridges. That one's different. So I can't use this one unless I have no other choice. It's just weird. I mean, I could if I really wanted to. Meaning, I don't have to, so I'm not going to use it. I like having the same weights on the same. Well, what do I say? This is the first one on both sides. So the first one on both sides has the same weight, same type of weight. Now the second one on the outside and the second one on the outside, those have to be the same. What do they call it? OCD? I don't care. It's just my personal preference, what I like. All right, so I think I'm gonna do doubles today. So with this, it's almost, well, it is dealer's choice. Like the first week back, it's just, I mean, if I had a coach, which I don't, not because I don't want one, I just don't know any. But it's like, well, I already know what I should be doing. I want to get better, or get my snatch and clean and jerk and squat back and strict press. So I just do those and see how I feel. So today, probably, yeah, I'll probably get to like 75 to 80% of a 1 rep and hit those. So the first thing I love to do is snatch. This is called snatch. They do in the Olympics. This is only 135, just warming up. Try to get as high as I can on the power. And for me, what I do, it's a gauge for how the rest of the day is going to feel when I do a power. I mean, it's feeling really pretty good. But then I do yeah, it's weird. This is what I do, but I'll do 2 power, then I do a full just to get my body getting into that squat, snatch position. Feeling good. So I'll probably just do doubles, maybe triples all the way up. But man, it's just so much fun. I love doing this. You know what's kind of funny? I go to the gym all the time, 5 days a week. My wife doesn't even go to the gym. She just hates the gym. Whereas I love going to the gym and working out. She hates it. It'd be nice if we both said, oh yeah, let's go to the gym today. Oh well, that's the way it is. She takes care of the kids and family, house and food. That makes me happy. All right, here we go. So we're doing doubles. What is that? 165. 165. Whew. Wow, feeling good. And you guys been watching, or you have been watching, but 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was feeling like my body's falling apart. And it wasn't that my body was falling apart, it was that my central nervous system, I did not give it a chance to reset or get better or, recover. And so even though I could squat heavy, like my normal max, I was only able to get to like 70%, and that felt like a max because my body wasn't allowing me to lift. But I'm feeling better now because I've had so much rest. Oh, yeah, so much better. All right, so 165. Again, I like to do power just to feel where I'm at. And I'm also doing no hook grip. So the no hook grip is definitely harder. The bar wants to roll out of your hands. I try to save my hands so I don't tear them up too easily or too much. I'll do a full snatch now. Just feel something going on right here. So I just take it easy. It's nothing like dramatic, like it's a big problem, but definitely feeling it, so take it easy. There's always tomorrow. Come in here and work it out. Make it feel better. All right. Full at 165. Feeling good. Love it. Oh my goodness, that feels so much better than it was a couple weeks ago. I wonder if this camera's a little off. Raise it up just a bit. Currently listening to one of the best songs ever by Leonard Skinner, Freebird. Just an amazing song, Freebird. The solo's going on right now. Super amazing. It's funny doing Olympic lifting. You make a lot of noise. I don't even realize how much noise I'm making. Okay, don't look. There's a guy 2 bays down. He's very quiet. Said hi to him a couple times, once or twice. He's pause squatting 405 pounds and really good technique all the way down for like 3 or 4 reps. I'm like, what the? That's just nuts. How is that even possible? That's not possible. He's not human. I'm just kidding. But that's very, very awesome. All right, 185. 185. I'm gonna do a hook grip to get my hook grip back stronger. Basically just get my grip strong. Isn't it weird? You normally have my chalk right here, my water right there, and I immediately thought, hey, this isn't right. And then I had to move it to where it normally is. Yeah, that's weird. All right, 185. We'll probably just do doubles now. I might do triples, I don't know. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do with the power. Pretty good. Not terrible. I'm happy with that. Hands are a little achy because taking no time off. Hands kind of get a little soft, so we gotta beat them back into shape. All right, do a double. Do one more power. Probably could do full, but should I keep doing? Maybe today's a power day. Remember, it's dealer's choice because it's a week back. Just seeing how my body feels. Maybe I'll do power today, and then I'll do full tomorrow. You definitely do a lot more weight when you're doing full. I'm just trying to get those heavier weights in my body built back up. Okay. Well, if you guys, if I've encouraged you, I mean, this is the 84th day. If I've encouraged you to go to the gym at least once, let me know. Drop me a comment. Or if I'm stupid. Like, why in the world is this idiot going live for an entire year? I'm looking for clamps is what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to These clamps just disappear. Oh, I know where they are. You guys know where the bar clamps go? Every time. They're on the bench press. So, gotta walk over to the bench press and get them. So I'm walking over to the stupid bench press. Who, in their right minds, uses clamps on a bench? Yep, this guy's using clamps on a bench. Just so weird. He's benching right now. Found another clamp. Bench. It just seems weird using a clamp on a bench, especially if you start going heavier weight. You go heavier weight. If you drop that, or not drop it, but I feel like you cannot get it up and you're stuck. You can't dump the weights off. Why in the world would you use clamps on a bench? If you guys know a reason why, let me know. Like, drop a comment. It's just stupid to me. I mean, I've been lifting for quite a while, and I have yet to find a good reason to use clamps on a bench. Nope. Let them dump off. Better than crushing you. All right, so we got 205. Yesterday I got 225. So maybe I'll try just a little. Oh, no, we're doing power. That's right, we're doing power. And then tomorrow we're going to do full, not a 1 rep max, but we're just going to get probably like a heavy 1 rep full squat. So 205. All right. Even though, well, I'll say that in just a minute. Let me get this. 205. Not bad. Pretty good. Okay, we're doing double. It'd be awesome if I could get 225 as a power. I know if I could do 225 power, I'm back up to close to my peak. I've done 3 at 225 before, power. I feel good, but with taking a week off from work, working out, you take a week, I'm gonna go 215. You take a week off, your body's on vacation, your muscles go on vacation, so you just gotta wake them up again. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, here's another thing I started thinking of. So there are certain days that my body responds better, I lift better, and it happens to everybody, where it's like you feel like you could lift the entire gym, like everything's firing on all cylinders, your muscles are recovered, central nervous system's recovered, and then you lift so much more than you ever would. I've never, figured out at what point, like what to do to get to that point where I am doing or feeling like that. So I started thinking, hey, I've been going live. If I could take the transcripts of, if I'm talking enough, telling how I'm feeling, telling what the workout is, I can get the transcript of this, give it to AI for the last, how many days? Well, 100 days. 100 days, sorry. More than that. 1 year, going live 5 days a week. Some days I feel much better, some days I feel much worse. And so when I talk about the weights that I'm doing, just talking to you, but I'm also talking so that AI has a record of it, so that then it can figure out, hey, this is a pattern. Even though I hate AI, it could help me have a pattern to get to the point where I actually can lift really well and do it on timing. 215, that's pretty good power. I feel like I'm catching up, getting better. I'll do one more. But so like if you're having a competition, you need to prepare for it so that you are the strongest. You're feeling the strongest, and you're at the strongest, so that your peak is right during the competition. I'd love to be able to know what I need to do to feel great. All right, 215 hours, not bad. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and go to 225. I'm gonna do it once. Well, who am I kidding? If it feels good, I'll do it twice. But let's just try it. 225 power. Okay, 225. Yesterday I got 225 full. It felt heavy, but it wasn't terrible. So let's see if I can get 225 power at least one time. That's my plan. What do you guys think? Is that a bad idea to let AI try to figure out what I'm doing? Is anybody else worried that AI is going to turn into Skynet and kill everybody? Anybody else have that? Seems like it's a real possibility now. Back when Terminator came out, it didn't feel like it. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, it possibly could. But now you're seeing what AI is doing. It's scary what it can do. And I just started at the beginning of this live saying Oracle's laying off 30,000 programming jobs. These are white-collar jobs, programmers that we're told, don't be a stupid plumber. I gotta blow my nose hard. Don't go into a trade. That's stupid. Don't be an electrician, roofer. Don't do any of that. If you want to do, you want to be a programmer. So, I don't know if there we go. Instead of being oh, never mind. I gotta hit this. Let me hit this. All right, 225. So if you can't hear me, it's because my phone is getting a phone call from potential spam. I'm just looking at it right now. All right, 225. Let's see if I can snatch 225. Where'd my music go? Stupid spam callers. There we go. Back on. There you go. 225. Let's see if I can hit it. Power. The goal is power. All right, Bobby. I'm gonna make you do it. Come on, cable. You just ruined it. You ruined it. All right, I gotta start the setup again. If this was only like 185, I would have just not reset. But it's like just a routine. So reset, get in the right position, right. There we go. 225 power. Let's do it. Well, I would give myself that. I didn't squat all the way down. So, yes, that was awesome. I'm getting back. I'm back in the game. And it felt really good. Now you saw, like I caught it probably like right here. But for me, I mean, even if it was just a little bit lower, for me, like power is anything above parallel. Like this is definitely not power. That could be power. But I know I did not drop into the squat. So I'll take what I can get. That felt really good. I want to keep going, but nope, you gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. And you'll find out that for me, I never underdo things. I always overdo things. Overdoing is always either way. Well, it's kind of a weird way to say it, but overdoing it, I'd say majority of the time, is good. You push yourself to new limits and heights. But other times, like if you do it too often, if you overdo it too often, body falls apart. That's what I did. That's why I had to take 3 weeks, one full deload week where I didn't do anything. Caleb! And then 2 weeks prior to that, I was just trying to get a 1 rep, so the entire week was a much easier week, resting type of week. But yeah, occasionally you overdo it too much. I mean, that was the same thing in real estate investing when I became financially independent. Kept buying property after property, each one making me, I don't know, $1,000 a month in cash flow money in our pocket to feed our family. And it was growing so fast because I was overdoing it that for a time it was going great. We're making lots of money. But then one time it got, sorry, I'm switching to clean and jerk, so I have to let my heart rate settle down because I'm going to start here and build my way back up. So what happened was I bought, I don't know, in 1 year, like 6 properties, and everything was going great. I was making lots of money, but then for some reason I overdid it too much. Well, yeah, I like always overdo everything. But then all of a sudden I had 1 or 2 evictions, had repairs on a house, just bought a house, so all of our cash was sucked out. And then with these evictions and repairs, we weren't making any money. Like it was, instead of multiple thousands of dollars coming in for cash every month, 1 month, it was like, I remember the check, it was like $117. It was like, what? And we still had all this cash going out, so I overdid it. We made it back, obviously, just like, you know, my lifting. Overdid it and took a break, deload week. Now much better, but overdoing it's great until you overdo it too much. It's great until it's not. All right, 185, we're just gonna get those fast elbows. It's not bad. Not bad. All right, 185, 5 from elbows. That was I need to get better front rack. Yeah. All right, 185. So we're gonna do some power, then a full. That was power, let's do full. 180, that's only 185, it's just getting that body moving. That was okay. A little forward on it, I felt. And yeah, I don't remember if I stepped forward, but I came up, but I think I stepped forward and came back. So because of that, I know I caught it forward. So I gotta work on that. The great thing about going live is any game tape, that means you can watch what you did and see what you did right or wrong. Okay, so no, I should not jump right to 225. When I'm in the middle of good workouts, or, you know, let's say in the right programming, or not right, how am I saying this? When I'm in my regular programming doing normal lifting, I would jump right to 225, which might not be good, but my body can do it. But since this is deload week, returning from deload week, it's much better to temper it just a little bit. So we'll do 215 instead of 225. But yeah, overdoing it's always good until it's not. And then you're like, oh crap, I overdid too much. But I think that's how I got to where I am. The funny thing is, my wife underdoes everything, meaning she's much more cautious. I'm much more the gas. So she balances somewhat. I keep going, but she helps me to balance out everything. All right, water. All right, what's this, 215? We're gonna do power. I'll probably do the same thing as snatch. 2 power, 1 full, because we just need to keep getting into that position. Bottom position, get that technique moving. This will probably be the last one that I do. 3, we'll see. Was this 215? Yep, 215. So, was okay. I'll just say it was okay, my catch. I need my elbows to go faster around. Better. Go full walk. I hate it for some reason. Well, probably because I work my left leg a little bit more. Not on purpose, on accident. My left leg kind of favor it because my right knee gets a little achy. So I put a lot more strain on my left, which just now I tried to pick my foot up. It didn't. My left foot stayed the same. All right, we're doing full. 215 full. That felt really good. Man, I gotta figure out why I'm stepping forward on the jerk. Probably because when I'm dipping like this. I need to dip like this. So go straight up. If I dip forward, yeah, that's what it is. But my so happy elbows are coming around faster. All right, what we got? Up 225. First week back from deload week. My goal, 2 goals. One, obviously, get my muscles and body back into fighting shape. What I mean fighting shape, normal workouts shape. But the second thing is not get sore. I hate being sore. Now you might be thinking, well, listen, you do legs every single day, 5 days a week. You do all this 5 days a week. How do you not get sore? You know what's funny? Once you get past a certain point, maybe like 2 weeks when you're going this hard, your body doesn't have time to get sore. And so I'm never sore. Isn't that crazy? I mean, power lifters, most people just do legs once a week, and then they're sore for like 3-4 days afterwards with legs. Not me, doing legs every day. My legs never get sore. Isn't that amazing? So that's why every day's leg day. Let's do it. 225. So we'll keep doing power. I'll probably get to 245, maybe 255 power. Then tomorrow we'll do full, see if we can get a little higher than that. Try to get 275 maybe tomorrow. It's like 80% probably of the 1 rep. Anyways, all right, 225 power. That felt good. Much better. Much better. Uno más. And I'm not Spanish, Hispanic, Mexican, whatever. It's just fun to say. Uno más. 225. It was okay. Perfect. So the clean and jerk feeling, what it comes down to the catch. I'm the worst at it. Catching with high elbows. So this one will be catching like that and then bringing it forward. So trying to, every lift, think about fast elbows. Try 245 power. See how we do. 245 power. Gotta get those elbows on. I blame CrossFit for my terrible catch. CrossFit, you just try to go fast. And so I got that drilled muscle memory into my body and brain to just catch it fast and catch it right here instead of right. Well, first it was my limitation on my clean catch, compounded by crazy amounts of repetition over the years. Now I have to fight it. My muscles want to catch it right here. It feels perfect. That's not right. When you get to heavier weights, you hurt yourself. So get that elbow up. So now I have to fight it every single time. Hopefully one day that will be drilled into me. Kind of like golf. any sport for that matter. If you practice the wrong technique over and over again, and the goal is to get whatever technique in your body so it's muscle memory. But if you're doing the wrong technique, you're detrimental. 245, let's do a power. Let's see how we do. See, look at that, gotta get my elbows up. That's where they need to be. Let's do it again. All right, body, make yourself do it. You do what I tell you to do. Fast elbows. Get those elbows around. Much better. Much better. Focused on it. There we go. I'm not... Well, I'm very happy with that. That was much better. Very happy. Well, I was going to go to 255, but why? Let's just go to 265 power. How that one felt. See, when I do the technique right, my goodness, everything moves. Well, when I don't do the technique right, it doesn't feel good and can potentially hurt myself. In fact, this I've done. Right, if I catch it like this and I catch it instead of up, catch it too far forward, miss my chest. I've had it where the bar missed my chest and then it rips my hand down. Yeah, not good. And then I'm out for like 6 weeks. I'll still do other things, but hurts to catch it. All right, let's try 265. Let's try power at 265. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Ooh, I'm so happy. Body's feeling better. Feeling much better. All right. 265. Clean and jerk power. Let's try it. Here we go. Big guy's doing back squat. I gotta watch him, sorry. Either he's doing a hold. I know that's light for him, so not light, it's easy. He had to reset. I know this is boring, but it's what you do at the gym. See guys that are stronger than you, learn from them. I'm gonna watch. Now, plus I do have to rest because I got just come on, here we go. He's doing it. So he's 425 right now. Let's see how he does. This guy's strong. I'll give you play-by-play. He's setting up, got it on his back. Huh, just did a little bounce, which was interesting. Squatting all the way down. Oh, full squat. Oh my goodness, he's doing a pause squat. Single pause squat, there we go. What in the world? This guy's crazy. Going down again. Pause squat. This guy, he's a machine. He has to be AI. What? 2 pause squats at 425. That's amazing. All right, here we go. Let's see. 265. Caught my breath. 465 or 264. 265. Here we go. Let's do power. Gotta get a good power. Get those fast elbows. Let's do it. 465. I keep saying 4 because that guy would do 265. Okay, here we go. 265 power. That was terrific. I'm very happy with that one. There we go. Boom, the jerk felt good. The clean, I caught the clean. Didn't, because normally if I do power, I'll try to spread my legs to get a little lower as opposed to squatting down. I can't wait to watch that one later. I know my form. That one felt terrific. Power 265 with a good clean catch. Another reason why I told you in the past why I get my jerk stronger than my clean is because once I get the jerk up, it's like, oh, the jerk's done. The hard part's done. Or sorry, not jerk. The clean's done. Hard part's done. Now all I gotta do is jerk it. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Because I've had it the other way around, where I was much stronger on my clean and less on the jerk. Then you get the clean up, you're like, oh crap, now I gotta jerk this thing. It takes that much effort. I hate that. You know what? I've done back squat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's time to do front squat. And then tomorrow I'll probably do overhead squat. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I don't need my wrist wraps anymore. Don't need the wrist straps because I'm gonna be doing squats. My favorite. Anybody else love squats? My favorite. Here we go. Now, if you had watched the last few weeks, you would see how terrible I was feeling. Complaining like a little girl about every pain and ache. Whereas now, it's like, oh my goodness, I want to lift more, but I have to stop. Isn't that crazy? Amazing? Awesome? Oh, I love it. I hate taking deload weeks and rest weeks, but they're necessary because if you don't, you're actually making yourself worse. Not necessarily weaker in your muscles, weaker, but you're not progressing as you should. So I need to realize when, probably after every 6 weeks, take one full deload week. All right, back squat time now. Love sitting at the bottom squat. The 135 pounds, just getting that hips open. Oh yeah, so that big guy, he would get down here, pause, 425 pounds, and then come back up. And then he would come down, pause, come back. Oh, it was, I can't do that. I know I can't. That is awesome. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could do 425. I know I can. 425, 1 rep. Maybe on a great day, 2 reps. Definitely not pause squat. That was awesome. It's kind of funny too. My wife used to think that all women would think this too. If you're a woman, you have a husband, boyfriend, whatever, your husband, boyfriend goes to the gym, probably you're thinking, oh man, there's all these other girls there, and they dress terribly, and all he's doing is watching them. He's looking at them. Well, you know the honest truth? Nope, not at all. What I'm looking for is other big guys like that and hoping that they saw my 1 rep max or hoping they saw my lifting. I'm like, hey, look over here. You're awesome. I'm doing 265 power clean. Isn't that cool? And no, he doesn't look because he's stronger than me. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, it was funny when I showed, I think I posted something on my Instagram, like 2 different thoughts. One, what my wife thinks when I'm at the gym. Oh, he's looking at all the girls there. And then what I'm actually thinking, it shows a picture of me looking around, and the comment is, oh, that guy's huge. I hope he saw my bench PR. That's literally how it works out. And then I don't go to the gym to, well, I'll tell you the only reason why I go to the gym is so I can be stronger than other men. That's literally the only reason why I go to the gym, to be stronger than other men. Not to look good, obviously I don't look good, but not to, you know, walk around without my shirt on, which, that might be okay. But realistically, I don't know, maybe just me, I don't care about that. Only thing I care about is if somebody wants to take something from my family or hurt my family, or I don't know, anything nefarious, I need to be stronger than them. You might be thinking, well, Dustin, that's never going to happen. Really? You sure about that? You sure about that? And that meme, that's so funny. But no, it's probably, oh, I've heard this. Oh, this is, yeah, so number one, more than likely somebody will get mugged or, have problems with people. It's much better, I'd much rather not even have the fight or problems. So a deterrent is where somebody doesn't even want to try to bother with you. That's a big deterrent. Just imagine this. There's a study. Actually, no, somebody asked a bunch of pedophiles, rapists of kids, asked them what would make a good mark? What would make somebody that you would want to go after and abuse a child? And they said, if the dad is a strong dad, not just strong physically, but he's in the life, if he's attentive, if he's a good dad, I don't even bother. So he says, I go after kids that don't have a dad, kids that have a dad that neglects them. That's who I go after. So my goal is to obviously be a deterrent where people don't even want, or men don't even want to attack my family, do anything to anybody in my family, because they know, hey, that guy, he either lifts weights, he carries a gun, like, that's not an easy mark to get. Yep, well, I carry a gun every day, all day, because I'd much rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Yep, the only reason why I go to the gym is so I can be stronger than other men. I'd much rather be a deterrent to other men than other man saying, hey, man, that guy, he's really weak. He's not attentive to his family. He doesn't care. Let me go ahead and take everything that he owns, take advantage of his family, and hurt all of them. That is the opposite. I want, as best I can, you work with what you got, but I'd much rather be where I actually can, just by physical appearance, deter people. Then if it came down to somebody who was actually hurting my family, that I could do something about it. Last thing I want is to not be able to take care of my family. So, only reason why I go to the gym is definitely don't go to the gym to look at all the other women and how terrible they dress. It's looking at other men saying, I hope he saw how big that lip was. That was my best I could do. I hope he saw that. Not as competition, very competitive. Not saying that person would be a bad person. I kind of tried training the thinking of how I was just sharing, but just in general. Love competing, love saying, hey, that guy's stronger than me. I gotta do something to get stronger. So maybe that's probably why I'm doing 365 right now when I probably shouldn't. Let's just do one. I mean, I saw the guy do 425 pause squats. Probably shouldn't do this, but let's do it. Anyways, 365. There we go. Felt good. Here we go. So, I mean, am I completely off, or what do you guys think? I'm gonna move this just a little bit because I'm gonna be doing strip press. What do you guys think? Am I completely off on that? Am I crazy in my thinking? I still got strict press left, so I'm just moving that just a little bit. I'm doing the Mr. Roger things because I don't need my lifters for strict press. But guys, what do you think? Is that good thinking, bad thinking? I mean, everybody that watches me here at the gym or sees me lifting, I don't know, I'll get to pretty heavy, dropping it from over my head to the ground. Back squatting, I don't know. Yeah, really heavy, but most people can't do. Do I look like an easy mark? Hope not. At least as best I can. I try not to look like an easy mark or be an easy mark. Now, obviously, other things come about, like, know, can you handle yourself when you're protecting your family? Can you do that? Do you know how to wrestle? Do you know how to do jiu-jitsu? Because, I mean, yeah, boxing would be great. Karate might be great. It probably would be great, but every single street fight I've ever seen ends up on the ground. So I'd much rather be able to get out of whatever's going on, get off the ground, protect my family, as opposed to taken advantage of. So strength number one, have to have ability number two. That's why my boys are going to be doing wrestling. They did jiu-jitsu for a little bit. Now I'm having them focus on wrestling because, man, if you can get out of or off the ground, or somebody takes you to the ground and you're able, because you have training or you know what to do, you're able to get out of it, then you're able to get back up and protect your family. You do not want to fight on the ground. But everything goes to the ground, so that hurt my ear. That was probably loud for you too. All right, strict press. One, what is this? One, I'm gonna go a little, should I go heavy? No. Okay, stop it. Okay, this is 155. My normal weight is 185 to start with, so I have to make myself, first week back for deload week. That's what I like. So drop me a comment. I mean, I would just talk about probably other reasons, but I mean, to look good, obviously I can't do that. I've been working out for, I don't know, 15 years. That's still not working out, meaning just to look good. Other people have that. So you work with what you got. All right, we've got 165. Let's do it. 165. Feeling good? Feeling good. All right. So, going up to, man, I'm not even at my starting weight that I normally would do. That's okay. It's okay. You didn't lose it. Sorry, you didn't gain your muscles in a week. You're not going to lose it in a week. You just got to get them, take them off vacation. Say, hey, vacation's over. Start lifting again. Like I was saying, when somebody did a study and asked so many pedophiles or so many evil people, what makes a child somebody that you would go after as opposed to not? When it came down to was there a dad? Was there a dad in the picture? And the stronger he was in general, like, you know, stronger physically, mentally, and all that, more attentive, then he wouldn't attack. It's the ones that didn't have a dad, definitely go after. And ones that the dad's weak, the dad's not attentive, all that sort of stuff. So I got 5 kids. That's why I go to the gym, so I can protect them. All right, what's this, 165? No, 175. That's not bad. Just got 5. That was good. And also another, I think I told you earlier, but big reason why I actually talk through my lifts, what I do, and all that sort of stuff is because I'm gonna probably give these transcripts to AI and say, hey, figure out the pattern that I need in order to make my, like if I have a competition, there are certain days that I feel like 200%, like I could fill up the entire gym. But there are other days that I don't. Why did Instagram turn off? That's weird. Okay. Instagram turned off for some reason. I think Instagram's dead. Or is it the Wi-Fi? Let's see YouTube. All right, we're about it anyways. I forgot what I was talking about. That's weird. Oh well, maybe my phone is all used up. All right, here we go. Let's do a couple here. That's great. Very happy with that. All right, it looks like Instagram's dead for some reason, but really appreciate you guys jumping on. This is day 84. Oh my goodness. Change you. Day 84 of going live for an entire year. So fantastic. Absolutely love lifting it. So my goal is to help you to lift as well. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably I might try to get to 90%. If I can get to 90%,